Fellow Toastmasters, folks, welcome guests. It's been a while since I've been up here giving a speech, and I wish I was a little bit better prepared tonight. But what I'm going to tell you about is a medical condition that I had for over 10 years and how it was miraculously cured. When I was 25, I was working full-time, I was going to school, and I had this business class where I had to give a speech. And I was terrified. And I was really stressed out. So all of these things are going on. I think I got in a car accident, and all of these things were happening all at the same time. And I had heartburn all the time. And I didn't even know what heartburn was. And I realized that I was having it every day, and the Tums I was taking did no good at all. And so I went to the doctor. And the doctor scheduled me for an endoscopy, you know, where they knock you out and stick a camera down your throat, take pictures. And they diagnosed me with gastroreflux disease, an ulcer, a hiatal hernia, and gastritis. And I didn't have the kind of ulcer that's caused by bacteria where you take some antibiotics and everything works itself out. But they did give me the medication that's now over the counter, like Prevacid. It's an acid reducer. You're only supposed to take it for a couple months or a few weeks and then be able to not take it anymore, and things settle down, and you just kind of go on with your life. And they also tell you, stay away from the booze and the coffee, high-fat foods, and very sugary foods. I was 25. I lived off caffeine and booze, so that wasn't probably the treatment plan that I was looking for. So 10 years later, and another endoscopy later, I'm still taking these medications, now over the counter. I didn't need a prescription anymore. And clearly, the doctors weren't helping me out. I couldn't even go a day without taking anti-acid medication. I'd have heartburn so bad. I couldn't get off the smack, is what I would like to say. And so I was telling my yoga teacher, of all people, about my lifelong treatment, what felt like lifelong treatment at this point, of taking this medication. And I kind of felt like maybe it wasn't such a good idea that I'd be taking this drug for 10 years that you're really only supposed to take for a few months. And she introduced me to an alternative care called Bowen. And I have very rarely found anybody who has heard about Bowen. It's also known as Bowen Technique, Bowtech, and Bowen Work. And I'm going to try to explain what this is. I don't even understand it all. It was created by some dude in Australia, and I read on the website, and I still couldn't figure out how it works. So I'm just going to try and tell you how it works. Bowen Technique addresses the entire body by restoring balance via the autonomic nervous system through sets of moves. And by moves, they do gentle manipulation of nerves and ligaments and muscles and tendons, stimulating the body to heal itself. And if you would like to be my guinea pig, I will do my best to kind of show you what it's like. Because it's not like massage, but it kind of is. It's not like acupuncture, because there's no needles, but it's very weird and cool at the same time. So they usually start with a patient laying on a massage table, and they get you to relax, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to turn you like this, and basically they start at the back, and they kind of roll over a muscle or a tendon or a ligament or a bundle of nerves. And that's a move. You may say. It's very gentle. The pressure is very light. And it's odd. It's a strange thing. So sometimes they do 5 or 6 or 7 moves, and they do it balanced, so they do one side of the body, then the other. And then they might wait for 2 or 3 or 5 minutes. So you're laying there and you're relaxing, and it's really actually fantastic because I've fallen asleep in between moves, and it's great. And then they come and they do another set of moves, and you lay there for another 5 minutes, and then they, so forth and so on. Typically, Bowen sessions last about 45 minutes, but I've seen them go up to an hour and a half. It's always done with your clothes on. It's not like massage where you disrobe. And this technique has helped me with back spasms where I would walk into the clinic or my Bowen practitioner's office and had to have help getting onto the massage table and then be able to walk out later and at 90% the next day. To knee problems and chronic neck pain. And I've referred a lot of people to Bowen. Most of them never try it. But in a few cases, I've had people really say that it's helped them a lot. And I've even had a massage therapist friend of mine go to school to learn it. She found it so interesting and helpful. So, fellow Toastmasters, after 10 years, this is what cured my gastro reflux. Some moves to heal myself. Thank you.